All right. So I made a very startling discovery last night.
What's that?
And you know what? I should have gotten pictures prepared, but you know, people can Google stuff. Basically, Yokai Watch Busters. Whisper is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you know, obviously that's one of the things that I can definitely understand them, you know, having problems
Changing.
with. But have you
That was something they licensed for Ghostbusters.
have you seen what they changed it to?
No,
You haven't?
I don't think so.
Oh god, I thought you saw the tweet. I made a tweet about it last night. Oh my
But no,
god.
I think I did. It looks like a. To be honest, I remember it looked like Godzilla.
It looked like a dinosaur almost. It's like Whisper. But
Specifically like Godzilla to me, because like the lumps along the back forming a ridge.
right, yeah, that you're thinking of the right thing then. It's it's basically fucking like I thought it was just the face that they changed, but the body stayed the same.
Yeah.
They changed like it's not a humanoid body anymore. It's like a dragon with like a ghost. It's like a ghost dragon with like the ghost tail.
Yeah.
It has, you know, Yokai Watch fire scales on the back, and of course the ugly ass mouth. No, Han, Novell. Shh. Spoilers, Novell. Shh. We're getting to that.
You have to let him talk about Yokai Watch first.
Yeah, you
Otherwise he'll
have to.
explode. He will literally explode.
It would be a more engaging conversation if Gavin and I could play it together, but we can't. But I also, our friend Aki, who has been ahead this entire time, beat the final boss, who, spoilers, is Wismellow Man, except it's actually Wisp Cream in the localized version, because it's not actually the same character, you see. So, you know how in the song they go like, "Go Busters!"
Yeah.
Apparently,
It was fucking ridiculous though. Like it's almost exact.
so you might be wondering what they did with that song.
Yeah.
They actually did what I wish they did originally, and removed the vocals. So, like, it still has the funky ass song, but it doesn't have the little children, you know, screaming.
So a direct improvement, basically.
A direct improvement. So no one has ripped this. They've done the thing where they changed it to the localized name, but it's not actually true, since the Whis Mellow Man boss fight and the Wisp Cream boss fight have different music, and they're different characters technically. So it's a very frustrating contradiction. I'm like, please God, someone like with a capture card, rip this, record it, do whatever. But yeah, I've also played some more Busters on my own, because, you know, I have to sit at a dog for like an hour. So I'm like, hey, I can bring my 3DS and use it what it was meant for, as a portable device. Not like I can play with anyone anyway, so I did that, and it's kind of like, you know, it feels like a chore almost to play. Like, there's the easiness of it, right? Because it's the beginning.
It's rather mindless and it doesn't have a lot of mechanics otherwise to keep you engaged.
Yeah, it's still that
It
easy.
is, as I said, Diablo for kids.
In chapter 3, but
Diablo at least has like a variety of mechanics based around survival and horde management and shit like that. But this doesn't really have that, 'cause you basically fight all your enemies one-on-one.
the thing is, I have an S rank yokai as well, so that kind of trivializes it even more. And you might be like, Chris, and I need you to ask Chris, why not just not use the S rank yokai if you want a challenge?
I feel like we can't let Novell hanging.
Yeah, I know, we're getting there. I just need you to ask that question.
You asked it yourself, continue.
I know, but I need you to ask it to me.
No, you don't.
Gavin, why don't you just humor me?
So I had a shit day today, proceed.
God damn it. He pulled the correct card. Either way, it's just like, would you do that? Like, it's kind of fun to have a hyper powerful, you know, character that's high tier and can kill everything. So it's like, I don't want to go back. Honestly, I don't even want to play until I get a whole team of S rank yokai, which is kind of bad, but like, also
like,
just kind of the case.
On like a first playthrough or something, I absolutely would just use whatever boon fell into my lap, because like that's just what happened. Like if it fell in by random chance, off you go. Like in Final Fantasy 12 HD, I got like a super secret ultra weapon by doing some bullshit, and I managed to hit like the 0.001% chance of getting it to spawn. And then that happened twice more because ha ha ha. Fuck.
Cheating? Were you cheating? Is that what that laugh means?
No, that wasn't cheating. It was the most arcane shit where I managed to pull it off like 3 times. That took like 3 hours to like of basically just like running around in the spot where the thing spawns and hoping it spawns in. But it happened 3 times, and that's fucking nuts.
I hate that shit. Earl, you could have just moved backwards, my dude.
But yeah, no, it's like I will just say, if in a game, like I always say, if the game gives you it, you might as well fucking use it. No
Basically.
need for like, better not use the broken shit like when you see your first run. You can like do that later on a replay or something if you want to keep it pure.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. And you're familiar how Busters, whatever, uses or so like saves before you put the coin in and shit.
Yeah.
So you can't really save scum anymore. In a game that was already like annoying to save scum in. I'm gonna be real with you. Yokai Watch has a lot of terrible mechanics. Like,
Yes, it does.
and the RNG is one of them, and it brings it back with the enemy recruiting and the coins. But now it's even worse with the coins because it saves. And
It's just the enemy recruiting is you just beat the shit out of them and then you just wait for it to happen.
Yeah, but that's terrible when it has a like 2% chance of showing up in a place that takes 1 minute to refresh each time. But it's making me wonder if Yokai Watch 3 has that. Like if that was a recent advancement in level 5 technology, because it doesn't seem like it's that weird or that hard to do to just force the game to save once someone uses a coin.
Yeah.
So I have to wonder if they did it because it's like very multiplayer centric and Yokai Watch 3 is gonna go back.
They probably did, yeah.
Which is kind of ironic because the multiplayer is co-op, so you kind of want people to have good shit. But in Yokai Watch 2, you can actually fight each other, and that's where I feel like it would be controversial, like in Pokemon. When people get angry. So I don't know. It's a very odd game. I feel like it would be more fun with multiple people though, because then, you know, I could go, all right, you take the left, I take the right, and then, you know, we could talk bullshit the entire time.
Oh yeah, a game designed for multiplayer is more fun in multiplayer.
Yeah. Also, apparently you have to like, there's like I know you hate when I say this, but there's like the equivalent of like grinding like gems in Monster Hunter, where you have to do a mission over and over again.
Because like countless games do that sort of thing.
Yeah, I know, but this is like the only one I'm really familiar with.
This one game when you really shouldn't.
Well, I mean, Aki's the one who beat it, and she said, yeah, that's kind of right, so.
Except has she actually played Monster Hunter, or is she just repeating what she's heard from people? She does that
I assume that she has, right? Everyone's played Monster Hunter except Luke, apparently.
Except, and you.
No, I have.
Nah, you have, but not before.
We have the quota. Okay, we're good. Oh, by he glove not having a camera. What does it do out here? You know, it's actually like free to roam entirely, isn't it? No, but it can. Oh, did it move diagonally? It can move diagonally. Oh my god.
Anyway, yeah, proceed. Wait, are we done or what?
I think so. Do you want to talk about your day, or do you want to vent your day, or do you want to talk about the Apple keynote?
We might as well talk about the Apple thing, because it's been brought up.
You see, also Novell asked the question. Thank you, Novell.
Yes, thank you, Novell. Your patience is duly rewarded.
I actually didn't watch the Apple keynote at all.
I didn't watch it because I just catch the summaries for these things.
Yeah, pretty much. So you know, I hear that they talked about the new iPhone, which is like the iPhone X, like S, and then the iPhone
XS Max,
yeah,
and XR.
XS Max. It's like XS. Hey, you know what that sounds like?
The word excess.
XS. Is that intentional?
Almost like it's, probably almost like it's goddamn price tag.
Haha, I still made it even though this roll is terrible. But
My
yeah.
speed didn't even roll. You just kind of stumbled about, and then suddenly they dashed into it.
Oh, was that
Hello,
you I
guys.
took the egg from?
Yes.
Okay, I feel less bad about it now. But yeah, they look very graceful with it. So as I just saw 999 US dollars. Someone posted a screenshot of that.
That's the biggest model price.
And then like I guess like the 500 gigabyte version costs $1,500.
Yep.
And you know.
Like, it really is just fuck right off. Like, there's no reason to spend that much on a goddamn phone. And there's nothing that phone does that could ever possibly justify that fucking price. No one needs, like, a fucking 4K Ultra HD OLED screen on their goddamn phone. Especially when it's, like, 7 inches or whatever the fuck.
But Gavin, the screen, 6.5 inches now, compared to 5.5. Gavin, it'll be perfect to play Dragalia Lost on.
I'm gonna play that on iPad and just have a better experience all around.
Oh, I thought we weren't gonna play it. I kind of retired that.
You just do these things on a whim and then you never actually tell me.
No, you were the one who was fighting against it, so I just decided.
Well, yeah,
to
my
be
point
like,
for
no.
me, it still is the case where, like, until they tell me that I can actually fucking play it, I'm not going to. But on the if they ever do say, yeah, here you go, here's a European release date, I'm down for it.
Wait, Novell is saying XS Max XR.
I said that to you.
You said XR?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't. I was too concerned about the XS thing, the XS Express. But yeah, that's like insane. And also, they're kind of like getting rid of the home button. It looks like.
They already did that.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Okay, that must have been when they removed the earphone jack. So like,
No, that was before that.
okay, it's just.
They removed the jack and then they removed the button and they said every time you want to use your phone, you have to scan your face, and it's like that's not like the most blatant spy device I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm getting all these like terrible downgrade features mixed up.
They're all horrible features and terrible ideas.
It's just like
And then,
you can always rely on the button if your touchscreen breaks or something.
or if facial recognition technology is just complete balls for you, which it is for me. I've never had a single facial recognition thing ever fucking work for me.
You should try shaving.
I have. Like, I've shaved, I've done, like, fucking everything. I've, like, in perfectly clear lighting, they still don't fucking recognize my goddamn face.
Have you removed the
They can
hood,
scan
perhaps?
it, and then the very next second, just going like, hey, who the fuck are you?
Like, I'm pretty sure it can't see your face under the hood.
You would disconnect.
Oh, good. A disconnect in the Nintendo Online sense, or a disconnect in the paper towel sense?
No, in the Nintendo Online sense.
Wow, Chris, what a beautiful segue into the next topic. Unless...
I like how you just immediately dump this topic on the floor.
Well, because I mean, do you use an iPhone?
Yes,
Wait, you do?
I have an iPhone 5S.
Oh, right! Right, how could I forget? You have to use the Apple Store to play mobile games, correct? Okay.
Yeah. I also own an iPad, and they.
I know the
iPad
iPad's. I feel like the iPad's different because, like, I could at least see myself kind of buying an iPad.
It's a damn good tablet.
I just thought,
even like regular iPads at their standard price range are actually pretty good for their price. Like, it's fucking a miracle.
I just
I
thought
need
you
to,
were
like,
an
update mine,
intellectual, you know?
Intellectual use Android. That's fun.
Yep. They announced removable storage for the iPhone XS.
No.
Oh well.
I mean, it's like, oh well, but does it matter?
Still a step behind. I really like that feature. I mean, I don't know. I have nothing to talk about for it because I didn't even watch the damn thing. Apparently, it was 2 hours.
I mean, the other thing to talk about is the XR, which is the budget phone, and that starts at 750 quid. You know, budget. Budget. It was 2 hours. They talked about 3 phone models and like the new generation of Apple Watches. Nothing on iPads. Nothing on, you know, like other shit. They could even talk. Like, there's been constant rumors swirling that they were going to like announce, you know, like an updated Mac Mini, which I'd be interested in because that would take the guts out of the stupid fucking prices on Macs. So you don't have a big giant ass ultra mega HD 5K Retina screen that costs $1,000 by itself, like to care about. None of that. It was like 2 hours dedicated to just 3 phones and a watch. I'm not even sure how they filled the 2 hours, honestly.
You know, brevity is the spice of life, as they say.
Like, there's a lot of piss taking about Apple stuff, but to be fair, like, some of the stuff is actually genuinely really fucking good. Like, iPads are really good tablets.
They're the only company that makes good earbuds.
Yeah, shit like that. Like,
the AirPods suck.
their stuff is expensive as like all high holy fuck, but like, at least a lot of it is well made. Can't fault it for that.
Except for the Apple Store, which is very terribly made.
I completely disagree because I actually use it, but alright.
I hate the Apple Store. We went over this, didn't we, when I got the AirPods?
I don't think you mentioned the store.
Yeah, I had to have. Like,
you know, you did. I thought you meant like the iOS store. You know, you mean the actual shop.
Oh, no, not. No, I mean the actual physical store where they don't have a cash register.
That shit's weird.
I hate that. iOS store. Weird. I mean, isn't that filled with like bloatware or something? Not bloatware, like just like Steam, the Steam issue.
No, that's the Android store. Apple actually curate their crap.
Okay, I wouldn't really know. I don't do that anymore.
Like, Google flat out don't, because they still have a bunch of like weird either like glitch shit or like horrible like what was it, like fucking games that actually give you malware and shit still on their store that've been reported just have never been removed. Whereas Apple actually does remove things that violate their admittedly at times weird and even draconian like content practices. Sometimes like things can just get past and other things will just, it's like, well, no, you mentioned like killing in this very specific instance, we can't possibly allow that on our store. By the way, here's some tits.
I thought it was the other way around for you. Or just in general.
What?
They don't allow, like, you know, visual novels and stuff, but they allow kill shoot games like Call of Duty. And
no, we're talking about Apple's policies though. I'm not talking about what.
I thought you were talking about Steam.
No, I'm talking about Apple's store.
Okay, because we were talking about Steam in relation to it and whatever, but whatever.
I can see if you've gotten bored enough to stop paying attention.
What?
So
no, see, you always put this spin on it. I'm dodging 3 snipers with a heavy splatling. With only 2 other people alive.
There's only 2 other people in the game.
Exactly. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, if only I could use my hyper.
Oh, that's just dick. I was about to revive that guy and then suddenly up, you shot out mid-air by a missile.
If only my hyper didn't require me to stand still to use it. I mean, at least it's better than Animoji.
That's true.
Being the focal point. Was that a year ago already?
I think so.
That's insane. Alright, what do you want to talk about next?
You already wanted to talk about Nintendo stuff.
Well, no, the segue's gone, so we can jump around now. We're free to do whatever
talk about
we
the
want.
Nintendo shit.
Talk about the Nintendo shit?
Yes.
Alright. Did you know that Nintendo Online is coming in like less than a week?
I found that out, yes.
I'm scared. I'm scared, I have to make a decision.
Yeah, you do, yes. I get paid next week, so I don't give a shit either way.
I was thinking about, it's not about the money, Gavin. We've already
I
established
know, I
this.
know. I'm just saying from my end, I already pay for PlayStation Plus every so often, so I'm just past the point of giving a fuck on this matter. Anyway,
We've
because like, there's
already
what
discussed why they aren't bad. It's well on peers, by the way.
we've already found it.
What?
It's still up front.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, there's that, and then, as expected, the direct is tomorrow. So
Yep.
we have to, I don't even fucking.
And the Salmon run rip.
End of Salmon Run, maybe. I'm just thinking though about it, and I'm like, you know, I kind of want.
Same place up front.
I kind of want like. I was thinking of like playing as the gay icon mirror match with you. And maybe
What?
even got like a Crom Lucina mirror match.
Oh wait, no, I get it now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
I remember the tweet now.
I'm like, hey, it's not just a tweet. We talked about it in Salmon Run too.
Yeah.
But
I find it funny that just happened overnight. It's like, where the fuck were all you people before?
not playing Castlevania.
Evidently.
Is anyone finding that thing? Because it's obviously at Piers.
I guess not.
I'll just break the chain. Yeah, I mean, we already talked about what we expect during the direct, but I guess now we have like literal confirmations, because isn't it going to be the same amount of time? 35 minutes?
It's probably all the same shit, probably just reworded slightly.
Yeah. Yokai Watch Busters is coming. Or sorry, like that's what it would be. Has come out, and like someone just dubs over it.
It's gonna be like that, yeah.
The Mega Man 11 demo for Nintendo Switch has come out 3 days ago. Go pick it up.
Also on all other platforms now.
Are you afraid? Yeah, are you afraid that they're gonna spoil Robo Masters in that?
I mean, it's probably a given, but if that's the case, like, I'll just... The moment I get my suspicions, I'll just be like, fuck it.
Like, turn it off, turn away, and cover your ears?
Basically. Not cover my ears, I don't give a shit about their names per se, but...
Oh, can I tell you the name of the one that I like then?
Yeah, sure.
Bounce Man.
I feel like there's been a Bounce Man.
You're thinking of Spring Man, surely.
Ah, okay. Or Rubber Man or some shit like that.
There have probably been 5 Bounce Mans so far.
I think one of the spin-offs has had a Bounce Man.
But this is the best one. Do you only care about like how they play?
And also how they look.
Okay, never mind. Well, Bounce Man has the best look, which is why I love him so much. So, and just how he plays. Man, I'm excited for that boss alone, honestly.
You wanna play it?
Maybe. I don't know if I want to just play Mega Man 11 to get in with all the hype, or if I want to play all the Mega Mans.
You can
first.
if you want to be like a filthy hype chaser.
Well, I mean, I was gonna do that with Kingdom Hearts 3, obviously.
You really fucking shouldn't. I will actually get mad if you do that.
It would be a really bad experiment. This is what it's like when...
It wouldn't be an experiment, it would be you going, man, I don't get this, that's fucking stupid for like 50 hours.
Who the fuck is a Xenonort?
It's like, hey Chris, maybe you could have played the games before the last in the fucking series.
Actually, the funny thing is, I think I have the 3DS one. Yeah, right, I do!
Get it on PS4 where it has like actual working controls.
It's on PS4?
Yeah, it's in one of the HD collections.
Like, that defeats the whole point of the name.
Well, guess what? HD collections exist. You
No,
can play
but-
it on PS4 where it actually works.
But Dream Drop Distance...
It doesn't fucking matter. Play it on PS4.
3Ds.
Yeah,
it's
but
on the 3DS.
it's also fucking terrible on 3DS because haha, circle pad isn't in that goddamn analog stick. This shit doesn't work.
Was this before or after you broke your circle pad?
This was both before and after. When I tried playing it again, it's like, nope, that's still fucked. That's still unreasonable.
Alright, just making sure that your circle pad wasn't actually just broken when you were trying
I
to play
didn't
it.
play any games when it was broken. Like I'm not a fucking idiot. Like,
Oh no!
like I'm not some sort of dipshit who's just like, well, I can't do anything, but I keep playing games and just stabbing the shit out of my thumb.
Okay, are any of your friends the people who like chewed off the rubber on the Nintendo GameCube controller stick as a kid, but like still use it?
No, I didn't know that was a thing.
I know multiple people like that, and I'm like,
I
how?
know like sometimes it wears off and breaks, but like not. Like I don't remember anyone who fucking chewed it.
Something happened to it. I'm pretty sure at least one person said it was chewed, but like, you know how it kind of looks all disgusting and you can see the holes on the top? And it's jagged on the sides.
Yeah, that's weird. Why would they chew it?
Kids, dude. They're fucking kids.
Like around there.
Kids, man. Same with the C-Stick as well. No,
Not me.
no
Nope.
Metroid Prime for you.
Novell, did you chew
No,
your stick rubber off? Novell.
At least someone will know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it would have been the equivalent of that. Not all of it. Also, to answer your question, not all the Direct was leaked. It's just like because it was delayed, companies had like, you know, demo and releases and time and that. Yeah, basically. So they said the announcements regardless.
Yeah, so they set it to go off automatically after the Direct and just went off. Or like Mega Man 11's demo was set to release, and Capcom was like, we're not fucking delaying the release of the demo a week.
At least Ubisoft is brave enough to delay something so that it can go on all consoles simultaneously.
What was that delay?
Rayman Legends did not deserve
they
that.
didn't delay. They didn't delay it for that. They delayed it just because they didn't want to fucking release it and decided to send it out to die.
I know, but it was finished apparently.
It was, and they literally just held it off because, you know, this is best released like the week before Grand Theft Auto 5.
I thought it was because of the Wii U.
No, like they pretty much deliberately delayed it to kill it off. But the developers protested, like even like fucking basically went on strike from work because of that. Because like they pushed it all the way back specifically to them. They want like Ubisoft basically wanted that series to die like right then and there for some reason.
Well, there hasn't been another game since, so.
I mean,
really
even if it didn't, like, even if I like sold and stealing and all that, I'm pretty sure they would refuse to make another one anyway.
Reminder that like the Rayman games are the only games that use Ubi art.
Well, there was that Child Alive, wasn't there?
Was there?
I'm pretty sure that was also Ubi art, yeah.
Like an extremely underutilized.
I mean, yeah,
thing.
because like it had to look extremely artistic, which means you just make it very slow and shit.
But it's worth it, I think. Like they're probably doing that with Horse World.
Horse World?
The crafted kind.
What?
The horse, Gavin. The stupid horse and his stupid yarn world.
Oh, right. Okay.
Sorry, this one's different. The world is made of paper crafts instead of yarn.
Isn't it like paper crafts and yarn?
I don't fuck. Probably. Like, who knows? The point is that it's not called Yoshi's Flippin' Island. Because the camera flips.
That was just beautiful.
That's like my favorite. I was watching Kirby's Epic Yarn recently, and I forgot how much charm the like yarn aesthetic gave to that game.
That's probably why they keep trying to use it on Yoshi and hope people will actually finally like them.
Everyone says that like Woolly World wasn't all too great. I kind of want to see it now though after Kirby. Like,
isn't like the CMV and is like Epic Yarn, which is like a really easy platformer.
I think that's it.
And it's probably just, you know, Kirby at least had like the raw charm or whatever to get through, but Yoshi's one is just kind of like, well, it's the second time we've seen this, so the charm's kind of worn off.
Yeah.
Hello, Luigi.
Kind of like how.
Hello, son.
Kind of like how paper can have charm. If the world is made out of paper, can be quite charming.
They're not gonna make a new Paper Mario.
Oh, we'll see tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, this is fucking middle of September, the perfect time to announce a new major video game for your system.
I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again because it seems like you forgot. Here is a new Paper Mario in the vein of the first one in Thousand Year Door. And now we have something else to show you. Please take a look.
Why was everyone dead?
Because two of us were down here. I'm not gonna fault you for not turning around because it's the fucking salmon wave.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the salmon wave, huh?
Yeah, it's the one wave that has the salmon in it.
Also, we were talking. I remember, like, you know, multiple salmon runs ago, we were talking about salmon. And I don't know about you, but I didn't think about the fact that we were playing Salmon Run at all. It's like the thing I was talking about before, where it's just mindless now. Like, you don't even think about what you're doing or killing. It's just like things are there. Just don't get too close to them and just shoot them.
Screaming.
Oh, I thought I thought that was you just being you know?
I do just tend to say the word screaming.
Talking about how the fish scream and shit like that.
I would be screaming. The screaming comes from me.
That's so Gavin. Are there any predictions a week later now for the direct that you're thinking?
I predict there actually won't be any Smash shit.
You think so?
Yeah.
People are saying, "Oh, this is it. This is Gino."
And people are also saying they're going to announce fucking Animal Crossing at this direct right here, right now, middle of September. So no, it's not going to happen.
If they were gonna, you know, announce an Animal Crossing direct, it would be in August, which is the best time in Animal Crossing.
It would be at E3. Not a month before.
I mean, it's probably, you know, they could do a Metroid Prime 4-ism.
No, they couldn't.
And then show actual gameplay at E3 or something.
No, they would see like any major platform announcement until either the usual times Nintendo does it is like actually weirdly usually the start of the new year or E3. They have a habit of like usually announcing some big thing in like the first 2 months of the year as well. I remember like what particular standout in that instance was Majora's Mask 3D, which was a February announcement.
Heck yeah.
So like September probably not, but if they go like here's a direct in January, that's when you start going,
Alright, Gavin, here's what I'm thinking. Pikmin 4 is finally revealed. And because
a 2D platformer in the vein of Let's Go Pikmin or whatever the fuck it was called.
It's Hey Pikmin.
Hey Pikmin.
You know, and it releases after the direct. Because
all
it's
Nintendo's games sound like fucking like 90s kid songs.
Let's go Pikachu and Eevee.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna show off Pikmin 4 and then it's gonna release after.
Not coming out.
No, they're gonna reveal that it's actually coming after the direct. It's gonna be on the eShop after the direct because it's been done for 5 years. So like,
they finally got it out of Miyamoto's grasp. He's just been playing it himself all the time.
Miyamoto, we need the prototype to like, you know, get work on it.
No, this is my own game.
We need to finish it up. And then what they're gonna do is they're gonna do the classic. We have one more announcement for you. Please take a look. And then they're gonna.
I can't wait for Smash to leave so you can stop making this joke.
Yeah, I know. Bad bit. Then they announce not Geno, not Shadow, not anything people want. They announce Louie as an Echo Fighter.
Nintendo announced not anything people want. Sums up the direct.
They announced Louie as an Echo Fighter. Because I mean, think about it. They've been highlighting villains a lot recently this Smash, right?
Yeah, I guess.
And Louie is the biggest asshole of them all. Perhaps the worst Nintendo villain? Question mark?
Oh man, imagine if there was like a green old fighter for Robin.
They should. They should do that, but they won't.
They won't,
it's already spoiled anyway. Who gives a fucking shit? Fuck.
You've seen the fucking Fire Emblem Heroes one.
I know, and I don't like it.
Hello, kitty cat.
Doesn't stop them before. But still.
I'm glad, kind of glad, like, Path of Radiance is like the rarest fucking game ever, so you'll never actually understand the massive spoil it is the Black Knight.
I was gonna say, isn't that the one with Black Knight? The one that they very obviously
Yeah.
spoiled?
That and its sequel, Radiant Dawn, where he also really matters.
What are they gonna spoil next?
There's actually a lot of solo ones.
Oh, really? Great.
Some of them, like, you know, like, stuff like Tempest dialogues as well, where it's just kind of like, yeah,
Oh yeah, I don't read those, so we're good.
that's fine.
Which, you know, turns out actually a good, you know, counter or precaution, and not just me being lazy and not caring. So now I can just say that.
I mean, like, to be fair, like, at the same time, some of it is actually, like, genuinely good,
I can imagine.
like, foreshadowing in a sense, because it's like, it's stuff that's going to happen to a character that they don't technically know yet, but the person they're talking to does, because they're from a different time point
Did they say
in that game or whatever.
Do they do that thing where instead of saying the person's name, they say he or she or they?
Oh, how do you mean?
Like, you know, it's like, oh, so who's behind this? And then a character realizes it and then goes, him! And then, you know, jumps away. You're like, who? It's like, oh man, you could have just said, you know, the person's name.
No, they usually say the names. Like, whenever, like, Lucina shows up to say, like, the person with the heart of this Tempest is, she actually just outright says the name. In this one, for instance, she came to Sigurd and says, the one at the heart of the Tempest is you, Sigurd. You've gone fucking nuts in this timeline. We must end your life like 50 million times.
As long as you don't end my wife's life. Wait, my wife's life.
I kind of find the focus on Thracia in recent gaches and shit in Heroes fucking funny, considering the things that happen in Thracia.
I just like the Fire Emblem memes.
Sigurd had a hard life.
You could sing that song that I hate.
What's the song that you hit?
It's a hard night.
No. No.
Can you believe that people actually like that song?
I can, because people also liked Hitler, so, you know, liking terrible things is just inherent to our
Gavin,
species.
those weren't people. Those were monsters.
Would you say that these are any different?
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe Novell likes that song. I don't want to say anything.
You only say things if it's me.
That's very true. I mean, you know, once you pass the however many year mark, it's open season. Oh, nuts. Oh wait, we're good. Never mind. Oh, it's wave 3. Sure. Bump it.
I feel like there was something else I forgot.
What, to talk about or from the direct?
Yeah.
Or...
Hello, Biggs. You jumped to my chat.
Are you thinking of the other side of that Spider-Man wedding proposal that we have to talk about because we talked about it last time?
I wasn't thinking about that, but you might as well.
Yeah, basically, the girlfriend, you know, dumped him because he was actually kind of like a lazy piece of shit who only played video games and didn't do, you know, didn't give her enough attention. That I find odd after 5 years. I guess she gave him an additional year to prove himself.
You'd be surprised how hard it is to get, like, detach yourself from a person.
Maybe. I wouldn't know.
Oh, there's no maybe. Like, I've seen it all too many times.
Feels bad man's in the chat, please. Yeah.
I mean, not even just, like, relationships. Like, the amount of times people say, like, how long they've been, like, complaining about, like, someone they really dislike, but they keep talking to them until they finally snap and, like, disconnect. And it's kind of like, you could have just saved yourself so much time by doing this, like, ages ago. But people will hang on nonetheless.
Also, she didn't date his brother. They just started getting close because, like, I guess he told his brother to check on her on his behalf or something. or something like that. So, you know, and you know, his brother isn't dipshit or something. So, you know, close but not dating, you know?
Yeah.
So there's the closure on that one. People are making a big fuss about it.
Until the next twist comes out.
People are making a big fuss about it because, you know,
the brother is actually also him, and he's just faked having a brother the entire time.
you do love me after all. I have changed more than you thought. Dun,
He
dun,
rips his
dun.
own face off and reveals his brother's face and says, "This is my true form."
Hey, Brightheart. So what does this have to do with Spider-Man? The dude asked Insomniac to put a proposal message in Spider-Man PS4, and they did.
Yeah, it says like a theater billboard thing. It says like, "Maddie, will you marry me?"
And then there was another story where someone had a girlfriend named Maddie, and she got her girlfriend to she used that to propose to her girlfriend, and it worked. So it wasn't worthless, at least.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's hilarious. I love
Spider-Man
that.
is single-handedly responsible for the giant upswing in marriages of people involved, like with named Maddie.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is happening all across the world.
I meant to jump there, by the way. But the roll was actually a better option. So that's good, I guess. Yeah, people are saying, like, you know, it's important because everyone thinks that the female's always at fault with these things, even though I didn't.
I mean, usually the thing is, like, at least the way I see it, is usually who shouts fault first, and then who can prove otherwise, basically.
Yeah, you have to beat your you know, your ex to the punch.
Basically, yeah. And if your ex like proves you wrong, then we just fucking like tar and feather you, basically.
Yeah. Because you basically double fucked up.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's like with these stories, it's always like half and half. Like, you know, the girlfriend's always half of the time the piece of shit, and then the guy half of the time the piece of shit.
Yeah.
Although usually a lot of the times the guy, people do that. Like, say the guy is the shithead because he's a guy or something, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, usually.
If you ever think about what that thing was,
I actually did while we were talking.
what is it?
I mentioned this last time, like this new studio called 2Q Games.
Right.
And I was like, hey, well, like, this could be Yoko Taro's getting a studio. It turns out it's not. It is the main scenario writer, main artist, and some other main staff for Danganronpa.
Right. Oh, this news.
Studio.
Yeah, and then like it showed
along
off
with the main writer for Zero Escape. So Spike Chunsoft basically lost all their like mystery adventure novel
people.
Novel
They
they all just fucked off.
They made a company of their own.
Yeah, so Spike Chunsoft is probably feeling pretty pissed right now.
Probably.
But yeah, they've made their own studio now. They have like 4 projects in the works, 1 anime and 3 games.
Did you see the art? Like
the art looks fucking great for all of them.
It just looks like Danganronpa. And I'm like,
Well, I mean,
whoa.
Well, for the one like the Danganronpa artist is on, yeah.
Yeah, no, there were like 3 of them that had the Danganronpa style, and I'm like, whoa.
Well, I mean,
Danganronpa isn't dead.
It is that artist's style, so.
I know. It's just like uncanny almost how quickly I recognized it.
Yep.
Can we get the mothership, please? Also, don't forget it's wave 3, so you can use your hyper.
I got splashdown so good.
Is this a survival mode? Brightheart, you've never seen Salmon Run? It's basically like Nazi zombies or something. I don't know. It's like Monster Hunter. It's not. It's not like Monster Hunter, but
it's also not like the zombie modes in Call of Duty really either. It's more like Horde mode in Gears of War.
It's basically a Horde mode. You know how those is. That was a good play. Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. So yeah, you kill the salmon, and then there are boss salmon, which are bigger generally, and they drop 3 eggs, and you need to collect the amount of eggs in the top right to win.
And this way there's usually fucking hell for that.
And you can't, everyone can't die. Alright, save your splashdown. the.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dead. That's not fair.
I've
never seen
Splatoon. I wish I
Splatoon.
could survive.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of, I'm actually kind of excited for what the company's gonna do.
I will, like, the art looks really great, and I do have confidence in their abilities to make, like, good stuff. But at the same time, like, literally, like, 3 of the 4 projects are about people getting trapped in mysterious killing games, and so you're not really breaking out of your comfort zones, are you?
But Gavin, everyone loves Danganronpa, so it's not a bad move.
I mean, also Zero Escape, because that guy is in there, too. It's like,
I'm
well,
gonna be real with you, I don't know what Zero Escape is.
it came out before Danganronpa, and it's a series about, like, a maniacal serial killer man trapping people in a hell dungeon and making them solve puzzles.
just 2 of these people.
2 of the people who are at the same company making both series about killing games. And now they both are fucked off, and they're either making their own studio to make more of them together. Talk about. That's basically the developers of Danganronpa and shit went off on their own stuff.
So when, Danganronpa Dude Left Spike Chunsoft, everyone's like, Danganronpa's over. And while it's technically over, is it really? So it's gonna probably have spiritual successors, Watch, as all the characters in this new game have the same exact tropes as the characters in Danganronpa.
I mean, if you mean Danganronpa itself, it's like it's a visual novel that's basically like Ace Attorney by way of Battle Royale, the original manga.
Fortnite?
Only like it's also just basically completely bad shit on top of that. Like in our style, the aesthetic, just general the way it gets on is just fucking bad shit. Like it's nuts.
Yeah, this is the
yes, Bret Hart.
Yeah, you can only play at certain times.
And people didn't like that, but then
they made it better. It's not that bad anymore, I think.
I mean, it's almost daily at this point anyway. So
yeah.
What's the difference, really?
Yeah, I mean, Danganronpa is just like a bunch of high school students get trapped in a school, and in order to get out, they have to kill a person and not get caught.
Yeah. According to the whims of a serial killer who presents himself as a teddy bear.
You've probably seen Monokuma at least once before.
And probably.
Half white, half black bear with the evil eye. I always thought it was something happier. Those are the people who ship the characters, probably making you think that.
Yeah, no, it's a route. Although to be honest, Danganronpa 2 also thinks it's meant to be a happier thing. So.
Where are the gamers at? Where's the last? He's over there. I'm dead.
Probably.
Oh yeah, today's like National Gamer Day, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Gamers rise up.
People just make these memes up just to keep, like, so they go like, haha, gamers. It's like, please get a new joke. Sometime soon. These jokes stopped being funny like 10 years ago when we were taking the piss out of Control-Alt-Delete.
I still think it's funny how, like, gamers has, like, a much more sinister meaning nowadays.
I don't even know about sinister, because there's more jokes about it than there are weirdos being shits about it, really.
Well, I don't know. Did you see when they, like, delayed the Direct?
I mean, I did see that, but that's just Nintendo fans.
I think a lot of those people were gamers. You know what I mean?
More willing to believe that they're Waluigi fans.
Shantae fans. Bandana Waddle Dee fans. Geno fans.
Danganronpa, DANGANRONPA.
You could probably type "Dang it, Grandpa" into Google and it'll show up too.
Or Dang it, Ron Paul.
Yeah, Dang it, Ron Paul. Danganronpa means something, I don't fucking remember.
It means literally the words for bulletproof.
So is it just called Bulletproof in Japan?
Yep. And it's a fucking amazing title over there, but then they didn't translate it for here because the word Danganronpa had become very distinctive and known in like Tumblr communities and shit. And so they're like, well, we gotta keep that for like name brand recognition.
Honestly, it kind of makes sense.
Should have called it bulletproof though.
Well, I mean, if they instead of like making the subtitle "Trigger Happy Havoc," they should like, which sounds stupid. They should have made
they
it
should've called that
like Danganronpa bulletproof.
Yeah.
Have,
Because
have both.
bulletproof is a pun, and it's a fucking spectacular pun at that.
Oh, I get it now. That's a really good pun. Yeah.
It's a fucking amazing.
Because the game has trials, so you prove who the murderer is.
Proof. And the way you're doing that is like by you basically simulate a gun. You line up a crosshair over words, you fire the bullet with the proof on it, and
you're basically shooting down lies in a literal sense.
It's all about making a bulletproof argument.
Yeah.
It's fucking perfect, and then
yeah. Well, now I'm disappointed. That's cool. I like that. I mean, but the thing is, it would kind of go against the killing. Like, are the students bulletproof?
No, that's just you being weird.
Is the idea that you can't use a gun in this killing game because it's too easy?
You sure? Danganronpa 1 is actually really fucking good. Like, that's a really good game.
Gavin hated it at first, and then I bought it for him, and he was morally obligated to play.
It's not that I hated it at first, it was just like...
He hated the main protagonist at first.
I hated the main protagonist, I put it down, and I just kind of forgot to go back to it. It's just like, well, whatever.
Yeah, Gavin made a series on the first game, which is on YouTube. I recommend playing the game
I have
first.
the second one up, but I just have to make it all public. I have to go back to like releasing it. I should do that after this. I also wrote a big-ass long review of Danganronpa 1 on my blog, which I don't think Chris has read because I go into a bulletproof pun in that.
No, I didn't read it because I want to save it for after I watch you like have the reactions.
It's on Vita, PS4, and PC.
Get it for the... Oh yeah, it is for PS4, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, don't get it for the Vita, basically.
Yeah, basically.
It initially came out on the Vita, which is why the Vita actually sold.
It initially came out on the PSP. It was even more tragic.
Did it?
Yes.
I didn't even know that.
Danganronpa is quite old. Danganronpa 1 and 2 are both PSP games, and then they got uploaded to Vita.
No way. Danganronpa... Was it? No. Danganronpa 2 came out on Vita.
No, it came out on PSP.
Well, it came out on Vita 2 then, at the very least.
Yep.
Because I bought it at release. I've never heard that.
In Japan, originally, like, it was like 1 and 2 were PSP games, and then they released them as a bundle pack on Vita.
No, it wasn't a bundle pack, it was just the first game?
No, that's over here. In Japan, it was a bundle pack.
Oh, I see, okay. And that's canon.
Words.
I see.
And then Danganronpa V3 is also on all of them, but that was Vita and PS4.
And PC.
And PC.
Two flying fuckers. Do you happen to have a thing?
No.
No?
Have bomb rush.
That's you know what? That works.
Every time you ask, I
Gavin, this is the one time where it's actually useful.
Well, it would be if I could get to them and
like,
face them, but you know.
All Bomb Rush exists to do is like kill a flying fucker a few seconds faster than usual. Maybe if you're lucky, you can kill 2. Tylenol, get out of my way. I don't know what that person's actual name is.
You should play Danganronpa. You should play them in order.
Definitely in order.
Trigger Happy Havoc is the first game.
Yeah, you.
And then Danganronpa 2, or Goodbye Despair 2, or whatever order it's in. Then V3, which is just 3.
Well, hold the phone, Gavin. Because
I mean, there's
also
also
games in between it, right? Like, basically, I can't say anything because spoilers, and Gavin hasn't played V3. Just play them in order of chronological release, including the anime.
You can get 1 and 2 as a combo, so to do that and play 1 first.
You don't have to read the light novels though.
Nah. I have opinions about 2, but most of those are combined in my blog post.
Did you post that yet?
No, it's the same thing as Danganronpa 1. I'm waiting until like it's all up.
I was gonna say, if you didn't write it yet, like it's been a while.
No, it's written. It's just I'm not posting it yet until all 2 is out. So I'm gonna be
just to release it, well.
I mean, I could, but might as well space them out a bit.
When I uploaded it, I did 1 video every 12 hours.
I mean, I should probably
Ish.
actually use the scheduling feature on YouTube. I just forget. I don't even know if I can use it for just like videos I've already uploaded that they're unlisted. I guess
I think only partners have it.
Oh, okay.
Unless they changed it, kind of like
No,
how...
they actually no, they don't, because David, like, for our the few Yakuza videos that he used scheduling for that.
Okay, so that it's like custom thumbnails where partners used to have it exclusively, and then they gave it to all of us peasants.
The filthy on their classes.
I'm trying my hardest to time this correctly. All right, there we go.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, like I'm gonna I actually am gonna start like Ultra Despair Girls this weekend just to get it going.
He said that for the past 4 weekends.
Yeah, but then shit kept happening and people just won't leave me fucking alone, will they?
Meanwhile, I've been saying I'll play Undertale for 2 months, so...
Yeah. Fucker.
Hat in time tomorrow.
We shall see, won't we?
Which sucks, because I have an afternoon dog, and the Nintendo Direct is tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I have my normal... Like, I have no time to do a full stream.
No, that was not true if you're able to play other games.
You guys are dickheads. I will prove you wrong tomorrow when I play a Hat in Time. I don't want shit to be spoiled for me in my, what, 3rd favorite game of all time?
I thought you said it was your first.
No, I never said it was my first.
You did say it was your first.
I said
for a while you were like, "This is better than Super Mario Sunshine."
No,
it's my favorite game of all time.
Super Mario Sunshine is my 2nd favorite game of all time. Everyone knows that Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64 has been and always will be my favorite game of all time.
You said to me the words "Hat in Time" is my favorite game of all time.
No, I probably said it might be. And then I thought about it, and then I had to think about it in terms of Sunshine, and I still like Sunshine more.
Ostensibly, yes, Chris will be playing it tomorrow.
Yep, on launch, bitches. God, there's not a platform down there. So I can watch other people play it, essentially. Like, I don't get spoiled, I enjoy it as soon as possible, and so I can watch other people play it. Because I've been holding off on that, on people streaming the Mega Man 11 demo. Just in case.
I want to do that on Saturday, I think. So I'm not going anywhere on Saturday. And if anyone says, like, hey, do you want to go somewhere, I'm going to tell them to fuck off. I've been too social this while back, everyone fuck off.
Oh, Gavin, not all of us can be so lucky.
Hat in Time is coming out on the Switch, isn't it?
Yep. Despite the people making the Hat in Time devs want to kill themselves.
I'm pretty sure the intention always was to put it there at some point. It was just, you know, these things take time and money, and well,
These things, they take time.
oh fuck yeah.
It's such a timeless video. Even without the context.
None of us know when the stream will be. I'm not sure Chris knows when the stream will be.
I don't, because it's like, Salmon Row's not tomorrow, is it?
I don't know. Is it?
Hold on, let's finish this way first. I'm not. It might be later, even. I don't know. Let's see. 13 at 8 p.m. So no. It's gonna be on.
Ah, you know the next one.
So yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure most of the day will not be on Switch thing was just like backlash against people screeching at them to put it on Switch. Which, you know, like, fair enough. The fans could do more suffering.
The funny thing is, I didn't process that someone was saying this way. I just processed how annoying that sounds on my screen and through your microphone.
It does indeed.
I hate voice commands in this game. But yeah. I don't know. I'll plan tomorrow. So I get home at like, you know, 12:30, 1-ish, but then I have a dog that I usually stay at from like 3 to 4. But I might stay at I might stay at that dog's house or more in the morning so that I can do it shorter in the afternoon. I don't know. It's so annoying. They couldn't have released it on fucking Friday. Like, let's release it on a fucking Thursday. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it is a weird choice of date.
Oh shit. Oh, I hit you. I don't believe that. The question is if Hat in Time on Switch will have as many options as it does everywhere else. Actually, I don't even know if the console versions have all the options the PC version does.
What do you mean by options?
Like, have you seen the settings options page for Hat in Time? By page,
No.
I mean pages. Where
I
they give
haven't
you,
played it, Chris. I haven't.
they give you every option under the sun, and like every single one.
Well, when you say options, what do you mean?
Like, you know, like the usual, like, oh, do you want to turn VSync on and off? Like, here's the master
Well,
volume.
no, like a console game won't have that. That's all preset in the hardware. The graphics options like that are only ever PC.
But like, this game fucking knocks it out of the park. I have not seen a game with that many options. It's great. On the console, you can't get all the outfits. I mean, is that by a technicality? Because, like, the time hat? So I guess you can't get that on PC either, so probably not that. I have the time hat. Only they showed milliseconds on that thing. I busted my ass to get 12 minutes, 25 seconds, and 95 milliseconds. That apparently, like, people recognized me in that community because of the time.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, oh, you're the Christmas guy. I'm like, oh my god. Plenty of people who did like 4 minutes, 20 seconds, and 69 milliseconds and stuff too.
I hit the fucking jump button really hard and that's what wasn't happening.
Were you using the dualies and also holding the fire button?
No. Because unlike you, I know how to actually jump with those. It's where I was swimming, I hit the jump button and, you know, that was just some jump.
Jump.
Oh, they figured people mod them in so just didn't put enough stuff in the game to actually get them.
Oh,
That's intelligent game design, that.
all about the mods. So there's something really interesting. I don't know if you saw it. Should have linked it to you. And I checked. I don't think it's a parody website. I googled it. You know, hashtag not fake news. Apparently there's like the law in Russia they're trying to push where it's illegal to have duels to the death.
That's fucking funny to me.
Like real legitimate thing apparently. I'm like, this
That's
has to be
fucking funny to me.
this has to be a parody news account. But no, I looked at the site name
Man,
and I'm
that's
like,
cosmic.
fake. It's like, you know, you can only do it if like you're equals or whatever. I'm like, what was that?
I remember hearing someone describing Russia as being like, as if like a lot of like Russia is like as if medieval peasantry got modern technology but didn't follow up with culture or anything.
Is that racist?
I don't know, probably. But you hear stuff like, ah, they're going to like make, you know, like illegally allowed to do people to death, and it's kind of like, you know, it's probably not that wrong.
I think it's a good idea. Again, dual people who say that Paper Mario Sticker Star is a bad game.
You just die with that.
I'll rack up so many kills.
You'll become exhausted and you won't be able to keep up with your own
They'll just
challenges.
keep coming. I'm dead. You know what? I'm gonna wrap around. Wait, I'm good. Look, I'm not saying it's a good game. I'm just saying it's not like a terrible game.
I'm trying so hard to shoot with all the bodies.
Oh shit! I didn't even know I had Stingray. I just pressed the button out of panic. so that I pulled out the stingray, but I got knocked above water.
Rip.
That sucked.
Bro, that's hilarious.
So we never got to how your day was, because I'm interested to hear the exact timetable. Because when you were tweeting about it, it was 4 in the morning, and I couldn't really process anything. I just know that you were angry.
I was like,
Give me the step by step from when you wake up.
Wake up, go out to like put shit in the bin. And as I'm putting shit in the bin, and it starts raining a bit, so I'm like, alright, fuck it, I gotta get like the bins out before the bin men come to empty it for the week. And as I'm rushing with it, I scrape my hand against the wall, and I have now this is skinned knuckle. So that was a good start of the day. It's tender if like I ran a whole circle around the knot, like around it, as well as where it's visibly red.
I was gonna say, how is this relevant? And then
it's the start of my day. This is where
and then the scrape happened.
And then I go to work. Like I had fell behind a bit because I had to like clean the cat's tray because overnight he just did like a gigabuster of shit all over his tray. So I had to clean that out. And that held me up. Couldn't get the fucking 10 past 8 bus I like to get. I like to get that bus because normally I would get the 20 past bus, but Translink have decided just as of a week ago or 2 weeks ago now that all buses have now been like pushed either forward or back 10 minutes. Either way, everything's 10 minutes off now. So ordinarily, like a half 8 bus in the town wouldn't be so bad. Except, do you remember that building that burnt down?
Yeah.
The cordon around it is still there and will be there for the foreseeable future, it seems. So like that road, which my bus used to take and other buses used to take, can't be used anymore. So they all have to go loop around a longer way to get to their final stop, which is in front of City Hall. And this way has more traffic, and also now that traffic is further compounded by the fact that every bus that uses that road is now all just going the same way and all piling up on top of each other. So that adds like actually genuinely 20 minutes to the bus journey. So when I get into work using the half 8 bus, it's basically always like 10 past 9, which means I have to stay 10 minutes after 5 to make up my hours, like my time for the day. It's flexi time. You always have to do 7.5 as long as you have.
Is that what they call
37? It? Yeah. As long as you have like your 37.5 hours a week, you're fine. It doesn't matter what order you do it in, as long as you do it. But I like to get out at 5 and go home, or before 5 because that's really nice. You know, basically like our bus service Translink are a fucking trash fire. So, you know, I get out there, I'm at the bus stop at like 8:27. I'm like, okay, 4 minutes. The bus is due soon. Bus doesn't show. 8:37, I say, fuck it, I'm just gonna go get a taxi. While I'm waiting for the taxi, which you know, I got down to the depot, it's just down the street, walked there, just, you know, hit the buzzer, asked the guy, hey, can you get like a taxi to my workplace? And you know, he's like, okay, a few minutes, no worries. 20 minutes later, I'm still sitting in the stairwell of the taxi depot. It's not 8:57. I'm just kind of cursing everything. No buses go past. I'm just sitting there. It's cold. It's a bit wet. My hand's still stinging. I realize now that if I'm going to get into work, I'm probably going to work like 20 minutes overtime, over my preferred leaving time, just, you know, keep this shit balanced. And it's just, it basically ended up being that was like I got into work at like 9:17, and then work itself was just fucking, until something interesting happened at the end of the day, it was just fucking boring. So it's just me on this final table thing. Just like one of the engineers was like, well, can you try like making this last bit of this one command work as a table? And I've now determined no, I cannot, because for whatever reason, instead of just using a floating point number or something, they have this perverse combination of strings and they have this perverse combination of like strings and other numbers that get like printed together all as one big floating point number instead of just making an actual number. It's fucking stupid, it's weird, and basically means it can't work with my table. Like the table code I made. So I basically just like completed the table code, and I was like, I'll just tell my boss, fuck it, it's done. Move me on to something else. And most of my day was spent staring at like, you know, my monitor basically going like, this fucked, and my hand's just been stinging all day. And just generally, I've been in like a pissy mood because of that shit.
Did you try pouring the Resident Evil 4 juice on, or Resident Evil 7 juice on your hand?
It did. It stung. Something interesting did happen though.
Oh my god, we're down to 210. Oh my god.
What happened?
Did we start at 400 today?
No, we started at 200.
Did we? What happened?
I don't know. We started at 200.
Oh my god, what happened recently? I haven't been paying attention at all. I was like, all right, we can, you know, there's stuff to talk about and we can play until we get above 300 because we've been losing a lot recently. I'm like, what?
But yeah, anyway. Basically my office is having like an external audit in October, which basically means they're having people coming in, checking all the quality of stuff, so like determining, do you handle all your equipment properly, do you like store it and dispose of it properly, and all this shit. And like, you know, like what is the worth of all your stuff, etc. Because they want to expand and like remodel the office a bit to get new shit in. Because the new boss has like a lot of ideas about new technology and all this shit. So the senior engineers was like, we got a whole like mountain of crap there from like literally like a decade of working on shit. So let's just, you know, get rid of it. And the new boss said, hey, let's give like right of first refusal to the employees. So like it's just like everyone, we have stacked all the crap out in like from the lab. It's just in outside the front, like just like the front of the lab. Like fucking have at it, take whatever you want, like whatever. The only caveats being that if it's broke, we're not gonna fucking fix it for you. Obviously, you don't have to pay for it or anything, you just take it. So I came home with like 2 laptops that are just missing hard drives. And one of them is missing like RAM, but you know, that's easy to get. Put it back in, like they probably need new batteries and chargers, but otherwise I basically got like decent, fairly recent laptops for nothing. For like the cost of like a few parts. And also like I took like 3 circuit boards from like the Funk networking boxes that have no use and will never be used. I just like those big boxes shit like that, and I was like,
yeah, I was gonna say I don't know why.
I just kind of, you know what, like those are neat curios, and they're like, fuck it, might as well take them. They won't have a use ever, but you know, I like the look of them. They'll make neat decorations or something. I don't know.
Put them on your shelf with the anime figures.
Why not? They're just curios, like souvenirs of the job, I guess.
I didn't know you were the sentimental type.
Evidently, you don't know me at all, then.
I thought you were the hard ass.
Nah, I like my tattooing. I like shit. Yeah, no, that was interesting. So at some point, I just have to like get hard drives, get some RAM, some new batteries. I have to also like find a lower casing, like lower shell casing for the more recent one because it just doesn't have it. But it's a like fairly recent Dell laptop. I can probably like buy one off of them or some shit, or find someone who's made of like covering. I have feelings, Nobel. They're just buried. Very deep.
He has anger.
Mostly anger. A lot of sorrow. Yeah, that was an interesting turn, and neither just sitting here in my cupboard until I buy the parts. I'm trying to put this shit back together. It's an interesting thing to be like, hey, I put like my own desktops together. How would it, like, let's see if I can put a laptop together, sort of.
What fucking happened?
I don't know. And then if I do, I don't know, I got like a pair of laptops. One has a Core i7 in it, so it's probably actually decent enough. Make a Christmas gift for someone or some shit, I don't know. Yeah, that was interesting, but then, you know, on the way home, it's like, well, I'm standing at the bus stop, and it's like, well, bus isn't here. And then I stood there for an hour 10 minutes. Bus didn't show up. Looked at the time on the schedule, like there's like a schedule in paper on the stand, like the bus stand itself, and then there's a little electronic ticker that shows the schedule as well. They mismatched. They were saying different times when the next like bus I use is coming. One said it would be here in like 5 minutes, the next was saying, "Oh, it's not." The electronic thing saying, "Oh, it's gone. It's not going to appear for 20 minutes." So that was fun. I just eventually just said, "Fuck it," and went and got a taxi. So I spent more money on travel today than I like.
Public
Just
transport a fuck.
It's just a day of grievances and admittedly a lot of petty annoyances, but they're still annoyances.
3,200,879 buses missed.
Like the TransLink have always been like fucking bad at their jobs, but like these past 2 weeks they basically they might as well not be there half the time, because they basically aren't. Like when they made the change to the new schedule times and shit, which incidentally are like basically so perfectly timed that where before I could like get out of work basically anytime and make it to like the stop, and there'd always be a bus there. They moved the stop further away, so like now my walk to the stop has like an extra 3 minutes added onto it, which throws off that timing. They've also like changed the bus times such that even if they did appear on time, I can't actually reach the stop ever on time from work if I finish at 5 or quarter through 5 or anything like that. It's something like now because of how the buses behave, it sometimes takes up to an hour to get home from when I finish work, which is fucking piss taking. When before it would take half an hour at most, and that's with like heavy traffic. Like it's just fucking. It's all a shit, and I need to buy a car. Is what I'm saying.
Just do it.
I don't have the money or a license.
Just get your parents to do it.
They don't have money either. Also, parent.
Alright. Just get your parent to get money. Wait, that sentence didn't... You know what? Maybe it wasn't supposed to.
Also, I have a higher paying job than her by like several weeks. So,
Well, that's IT, am I right?
Mm.
Fellow millennials.
It's only upwards from here. I just have to wait years.
Someone said that like $750 a month is like minimum wage. And I'm like, is it?
I don't know how to drive the boat. I'd have to get like lessons and the exam and all that shit.
You played Mario Kart, right?
I play Grand Theft Auto. It's basically like that, according to the news stories, anyway.
I mean, have you ever done like an actual driving run in Grand Theft Auto?
What do you mean?
Like you follow all the road rules?
I mean, you basically have to do that in Grand Theft Auto 5.
No, you still don't in that one.
No, you basically do, because at least on the PS3 version you had to, because if you fucked up at all, the police would descend and you could you can not stop them spawning until you die. Because there's nowhere to hide from them and they always know where you are.
You know, radars.
You basically had to be like fucking perfect and never set off, like the police, because otherwise it'd be like, well, the next hour of the game is just ruined unless I choose to die and lose like half my money. Because game design.
See, I don't know, because I watched Luke play it, and he was... I made many clips about him breaking street rules.
What do you play it on?
I don't know. Xbox 360. That's it.
Okay.
No. 360? Same console? I don't know.
No, the 360 is the old one. It's the one that was in the PS3 gen.
Look, I know, but like, if you look at them, I'm like, I can't tell these apart.
That's cosmic to me, because the Xbox One is like literally 3 times the size of the Xbox 360.
I don't look at that.
It's a fucking gigantic brick. Or at least the original Xbox One is. Xbox One S is like a reasonable console size.
I think it's the Xbox One. Right, his mom wanted. He's like, man, I kind of wish he wanted PS4 instead, but beggars can't be choosers. Now it's going for me? Okay, that's weird.
I should learn how to drive though. Although like saving up for insurance and shit's gonna take like several months, so I basically just want to leave that till next year.
Do any of your friends have cars?
My friend Connor does. He has a license. He has his own car and everything. He's actually had multiple cars. He's like sold a car and then bought a new one. So you know, well, he's bought a new car and sold the old one to like make up the price or whatever, shit like that. David can drive, but he doesn't have his own car because cars are very expensive. Well, usually the cars are like something with decent price, so that the insurance isn't insanely expensive.
Just don't get in a crash.
No, it's like even if you are like a godly little driver, if you are like between 20 and 25 and are a male in Northern Ireland, especially in my mostly poor neighborhood, your insurance costs like £3,000 to £4,000, because that is a demographic apparently scientifically calculated to be the most likely to fuck up and die or like fuck up and claim money.
I mean, it's kind of interesting, I think. Like the insurance algorithm.
Yeah.
Like they have to have like so many samples and so much shit to like have considered and calculated. Yeah,
Like it's still like fucking what?
Okay, we're good. We're above 200 at least.
But yeah, that'll be something fun today, just like fucking with these laptops and trying to get them working again.
Use them as car parts.
Presumably, like the motherboard and processor aren't fucked. If they are, then well, rip. I just got a pile of scrap, but you know I didn't pay anything for it, so who cares?
For a second, I thought you were gonna say, "Well, I could technically make a motherboard a car part." I'm like, how?
You don't know the true uses of a printed circuit board. There's nothing. Nothing. What?
You know the Thanos car meme?
Yes.
I don't know why I think that meme is so funny. I was eating a sandwich earlier, and then that video of Brian being hit by the Thanos car came on, and I literally choked. Like I coughed it back up onto the desk. Jesus Christ. Yeah, people are writing that in Splatoon 2 now. Fucking Fortnite 2, I'm done. Get that red jacket. Yeah, tomorrow, who fucking knows? Oh yeah.
When is the next Salmon on Friday?
It is 2 days from now.
Friday.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about what today is. Today's the day before the direct.
Alright. Thank you for watching.
But yeah, but we'll talk about the direct next time.
Yep.
But we'll probably talk about it on Twitter first, but then have more solidified thoughts.
Basically, yep.
Yeah.
That's my stream over.
He thought I ended stream. Fucking. I was gonna like wait and then just go. Also, thanks for watching, and then just end it. And then I ended it there. I'm a genius. When it comes to ending streams, I'm a fucking genius. So Gavin, have you logged into Yokai Watch Busters to use your packet prize today?